I'll try to explain this chart and how to use it a little bit better. This is the Canola Basis chart that I sent out yesterday. Of course, you were inquiring about it. The black line is the weekly closing basis for my price index in Saskatchewan. So I have a calculation, it's a weighted index for the province. And I drew a couple trend lines on here. And then they form a wedge. So a wedge often has an A, B, C, D, E correction in it. And then once that E wave is complete, then we anticipate a move to the upside, breaking above this upper trend line to a resistance level, a pullback to retest that trend line because they're often retested. And then perhaps from there, we see improvement on the basis. So I don't have a time frame on this, but that's kind of what we're looking at. So we saw my index is improving the last few weeks. And if this chart pattern plays out as anticipated, then I think we get up to that minus 32, pull back to minus 50-ish, and then maybe we improve from there too. So that's what I'm looking at. I see this chart pattern play out across all assets, all time frames. So it's interesting to see how it plays out. You're going to wonder about this trend line here. Of course, trend lines should be drawn with a crayon. And often they get, you see an overshoot like this. So I'm going to put my trend line right here. It's called a best fit trend line. And you try to touch as many points as you can along that trend line. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I think we're seeing an improvement on the basis. Of course, the canola chart is improving also. I think we will see 640 to 660 on canola, and the basis could be a big part of that.